Tenants in Singapore finding it difficult to pay rent because of the COVID-19 pandemic may soon get a much-needed break. They could be spared legal action, including evictions for 6 months. And a new COVID-19 temporary measures bill that covers contracts from tourism to construction. It'll be tabled next week in Parliament, as Isabel Lim explains.
As more safe distancing measures kick in, retailers island-wide possibly face reduced footfall and plunging revenues. But for those who can't pay rent and others who need time fulfilling contracts, they'll find some relief in a bill to be tabled next week.
So what this bill seeks to do is to try and find a way to have an organized moratorium so that those obligations are deferred, they're suspended, but we don't interfere with the legal rights to the extent that they remain payable. So they're still owed, but held in abeyance for a period of 6 months. We think gives the SMEs and the smaller retailers the best possible chance of preserving cash flow, staying in business, and thereafter, when there's an upturn, be in the best position possible to take advantage of that.
The bill covers contractual obligations to be performed on or after 1st February this year. Contracting parties can't take legal action if a notification of relief has been served. For example, if a retailer can't afford to pay rent, he can notify the landlord, and the 6-month relief period from court proceedings or even eviction will kick in. But if there are disputes, parties need to approach assessors appointed by the Law Ministry. They'll deliver a judgment within 5 days without the need for legal fees. Some industry players like landlords say there could be short-term impact to their cash flow, but they'll be managing by ensuring they have ample liquidity.
The priority should be to work closely with our tenants, who are our long-term symbiotic business partners. So if we ensure that they are all right, then we are then in position to deal with how they make good on their deferred rents down the road.
As for Soil Build, a construction company, it's already seen delays in about 70% of projects because of manpower and supply disruptions. And it's hoping for the bill to give them greater leeway in negotiating timelines.
This bill will help us actually speak to our clients to say, we are in a slowdown. Can we relook the schedule? That will then put a halt on developers telling us to manage the pace as scheduled, because that's not possible. With suppliers, at the same way, we will not be unrealistic to them, right? To say that, look, you have to keep going at this pace, when we know it's not going to be able to be fulfilled.
Contracts that will be impacted by the bill include leases and licenses on non-residential property, construction and supply, events and tourism-related services. It also covers loan facilities from financial institutions for SMEs. The bill will also temporarily increase monetary thresholds for bankruptcy and insolvency. All 3 readings of the bill are expected to be done in Parliament on 7th of April.